right, showtime, showtime, showtime. I think our music is getting better each and every week. Some of it I wanted to play a little bit longer, man. How you doing today, brother? You doing all right?
Yeah, because I was jamming to it in my head as well as we were going along there. That was good. It's getting better. Now I'm good. And yourself? How are you doing?
Fantastic, fantastic, man. I'm at my favorite taco spot. What is it called? The Taco Joint. This is my office away from the office. I was laughing with one of the owners. I said, man, you guys might have to invoice me because this is where I like to do a lot of business. And I even thought about the idea, would people pay a monthly membership if Starbucks started to charge? Hmm,
Mm,
just a thought, man.
yeah.
Good, man. How you been
Do you know
today?
what? It's so interesting you saying this because a couple of days ago I was at a restaurant and someone asked me the question, what is it? You get used to something. Let me put it to you this way: you get used to something to the point that you forget it's abnormal. So someone asked me, "So, do you work from home?" Because I'm in the restaurant. This is one of the waiters, and I said, "Yes, I do." Who do you work for? I said, "No, I work for myself and my partners. We have a business together." And I thought, you know what? I've been doing this for 3 years. It's become the norm. I don't know if you've experienced this, coach. It's become the norm, the digital nomad lifestyle that you forget that you're doing
Yes,
something abnormal. So I
yes.
sat there and I was, truth be told, I was kind of like grateful to God because I sat there and I thought, I worked for 16 years
Mm,
making another man rich and I had nothing to show for it. I mean, you know that story all too well. 16 years, nothing to show for it. And I had to come to terms with, man, what am I going to do? I had a newborn on the way, right? I had a
yeah.
newborn on the way. And what am I going to do about leaving a legacy behind? And as I sat there after that question, I thought, wow, you know what? Having the right blueprint and just having the correct mentors is so important because it changes everything. Now, almost 3 years later, working from home, and it's becoming so normal that when a waiter asks me, I ask who? Who are you talking about? Me? Me. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
me.
it's crazy, man. So, we took some real estate classes a couple of weeks back, like not a couple of weeks, couple of months back, and we had to be there by 8:30. So that means I had to run into traffic. And I forgot
Mm,
what time that I actually had to leave the house because for the longest I haven't had to leave the house, man. Like I haven't had to jump in traffic. It's been, working from home or working at different
yeah.
locations. And I think you're right, man. Like, you do take it to be the norm. And I'm not going to say I take it for granted. I'm just very grateful.
No,
I
not at
think
all.
because of this exposure, I can't go back. And
Mm.
that's what we're going to be talking about today. I know you guys might think we're just small talking, but there's always a strategy that's around life. And one of the strategies is talking about making, additional streams of income, talking about fixing your trading thing so you can fix the legacy thing. And I think at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, it's about building a legacy. Some of that legacy might just be you just feeling like I need to win. I need to get to a place that I can restore my confidence, remove anxiety, and really even get your time back. It's amazing how whenever you're going through this process, um, that you're learning yourself, and that's what I always tell new traders, man. It's a learning process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but you can put systems in place that can really start to shift your thinking, shift the way that you move. And one of the ways that we've been shifting is the exposure to markets has opened many doors, but we don't want to just limit it to the markets. There's other ways to make money as well. What you think about that, Coach?
No, absolutely, absolutely. I think the name of the game is multiple streams of income. I think you hit it on the head at the end. There multiple streams of income, but things that actually make sense in terms of time as well. I think one of the big things that put people off about a lot of different systems is that before you know it, you're in something that takes and consumes all your time, right? And so it's so important to have something that matches what you actually want to do as a whole, right? And so what is this is what I want to ask people who listen to us. And I know we just small talking at the moment because Cindy's just joined us as well, so we're gonna have a good show. But I want to ask people, like, what is your overall goal? Like, what do you want to leave behind? What's your legacy? What do you want to be known for? And I think what's important is if you frame things from that perspective, then you work backwards, which says, okay, how am I going to get there? I got to spend 2 hours doing this, so I got to spend 4 hours doing that, and 5 hours doing that, and that gets me to the goal that I want to do. So we do trading, we do other things, we do a lot of different things, but all of them lead to that passion and to that goal. So I want to ask, where are your roads leading to? Does it lead to your passion and to your goal? And if that's the case, then this is the kind of community you want to be part of, because we think the same.
Awesome. We got Coach Cindy on here, and I want to do this. She doesn't know that I'm going to do this, but she'll laugh. I just wanted her to kind of reiterate what she actually put on one of our pages and just sharing her heart. So I'm going to actually pull up the screen today. It's pretty huge. Shout out to Michelle. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. I ain't seen Michelle in a long time. But I want to pull up a page showcasing just Cindy's heart, and I can read it, but I think the person that typed it would do such a better job, because every now and then I think you have to be reminded of why we do what we do. So you guys just bear with me. I'm going to pull up this page. I'll pull up the tab, have Cindy just kind of go over it a little bit and kind of explain to you guys where we're at, what we're doing. I know there's big talking about the Kingdom Digital Nomads. Are you guys leaving trading? No, we're not leaving trading. If anything, we're trying to help you make more money in trading by showing you different systems to put in place. So let me go ahead and just share the screen. You guys give me thumbs up if you can see it, if it's populated yet. Is it popping on you guys' side? It's saying should be popping up. There we go. So I got my beautiful wife over there. Boy, listen, I got a good eye. I got a good eye. It's like I can see zones. But let me just go back and just have Cindy just kind of talk about that. And I'll move the mouse. So I'm going to act like your virtual mouse over here, and I'll move it up. But I just wanted you to share your heart, because we have new people that have never heard of us. We're new faces. They're asking questions. Can I trust these guys? Is it a scam? Like all the different things that we would ask. And we live at a time right now. This is a digital world, right? What's crazy is I met Coach Chadwin online first, and we worked together. He was a student initially. And by the time of me showing up on classes and learning, now we went from, hey, I met you online, to I consider this guy as a brother to me. He's a business partner. So you can make and create relationships online with people, almost like you had some of your best friends in school and your classmates. So Cindy, I'll pass it to you, and then we'll just come back and I'll just scroll up. But I just wanted you to kind of just go over your story a little bit and just explain what's going on. Shout out to Coach Jason. Jason is a coach in his own right, in his own business. But I just saw him over here, so I misread it. But shout out to Jason Sikoa. I used to call him Sioski. Good to see you. Go ahead, Cindy, you're up.
Hey everybody, welcome. I am so happy to be here. This was not planned at all. I just popped in because I wanted to surprise Coach Brian and Coach Sharon and just come say hi to everyone. It's been a long time since I've shown my face. One of the reasons why I haven't been able to show my face because of the systems that needs, as a business person, you need systems. And one of us had to take the fall in that we needed to be at the backstage, kind of putting through the marketing, going through the stuff, administration. And so I decided to be the bigger person, to step back from coaching and teaching, to allow Coach Sharon and Coach Brian to be able to teach so that I can work on more of the business systems. So the reason why we are here today is because of this very thing. Now, when we started our business, that is Kingdom Day Traders, we had to kind of come together in terms of this is a business that we are creating, right? It's not just coaching, it's not just teaching, it's not just trading. And one of the things that we've struggled with as a business, well, more so me, is marketing and sales. And I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Well, I thought we're just going to be coaching. I thought we were just going to be teaching. I thought we were just going to get a group of people and just trade. And that was not the case. Most of my time and most of my resources and my talent had to be switched away from coaching and more so towards emails and making sure you guys are getting the resources and making sure that the courses were updated and making sure that marketing was going there. And I just had no idea as a business person that this is my first business, and so I'm thinking it's going to be easy, we're going to be trading, we're going to be coaching. No, there's just a whole new side to business, right? And for all my entrepreneurs out there, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? It's these systems that you needed and that we needed in place so that we can be efficient in our coaching, making sure that our education was excellent, making sure that you, the trader, receive all the information, all the help and support that you need as a trader. Hence, I became overwhelmed. I was stressed. I was just like so out of the loop when it came to trading, because all my focus, my energy, my mind, my mental capacity was geared towards the business systems, right? And so it took me a very long time to come up with marketing, with content, social media. It was just a lot of things. And then not too long ago, we discovered a new system that was able to help alleviate some of the struggles and some of the challenges that I was going through. Hence, we've came up with Kingdom Digital Nomads, and it came to us in a meeting, and I was like, wait a minute. We are digital nomads. We're trading online. We're doing business online. We're coaching online. We doing content online. Like everything was just kind of geared towards that online movement. And then the three of us kind of sat, myself, Coach Brian, and Coach Chadwood, I don't know where they disappeared to. We just came up with this. Hey love, how are you? You guys are so silly. We just came up with this idea of just how do we create nomads, digital nomads, because at the end of the day, the world is changing, right? You want to be in charge, you want to have autonomy, you want to have ownership of your time, your freedom, and travel and finances, right? And so, why just trading? Right? Why not have something else that people can do online? We are still trading, but what led to us with this new venture was the struggle that we were having, specifically me more so, of just creating systems in order to get in front of lead creation. You know, as traders, we don't know these things. You know what I'm saying? We don't know about business, especially me. And so this came about where we were having a challenge. There was a problem. And this system that we have now that we want to share with you guys was birthed out of the problem that we were facing. And now it has alleviated so much of the struggles that I've had with marketing. It alleviated the struggles that I've had with lead generation and just the administration part. And it's kind of bundled into you creating your own online system. And so I just want to go and Coach Brian, can you just scroll down where it has my name? And I'm just going to read to you my story and why this is a pivotal time in today's economic world, in today's market world, in today's kind of social economic atmosphere that we see happening. We have the elections coming up in November. We have AI taking over people's jobs. And so we're at a pivotal moment in life where decisions needs to be made. Okay, what is happening at your job? My daughter is applying for jobs and everyone's just like, no, on AI is taking care of that. You know what I'm saying? And so where do you go from here? What do you do as an individual, as a mother? I have kids. And so I'm trying my best to kind of just make it happen at this point. But at the same time, how do I preserve my time? How do I preserve family time? How do I preserve things that are important to me without being stressed and oppressed and everything else, because the world is changing? Because you have to get, at the end of the day, you need to change as well. And how do we go about doing that? You have to create your own economy. And this is what we've been able to do, not just with trading. Trading is absolutely wonderful. I have my trading, I have my coaching, but the Bible says that we need multiple streams of income. Does that make sense? And so what else can I put in my arsenal that's going to generate income while I'm teaching, while I'm coaching, while I'm trading, while I'm doing everything else? And so here it is. So Kingdom Digital Nomads. And this is for people who wants passive income or active income. So passive is you're creating your own online system. You want to generate income from that. And then active is the trading. Okay, you have to obviously put in the trades, watch the trades, do your market analysis. So that is more active, but we have both. So here we go. So my name, Cindy King. Growing up, I've always had a deep desire to help others and make a meaningful impact in the world. This passion led me to start Kingdom Day Traders, a company focused on empowering individuals to achieve financial independence through trading. But as we grew, I realized there was more I could do to help people live a life of freedom and purpose. As I embarked on my journey of building an online business, I initially thought it would be easy. Guys, if you don't have a system, if you don't have things in place, or people that is exposing you to, it could be a bit hard in the beginning. I had a fantastic product. All of my students out there, if you're a student of mine, please put it in the chat. Let us know if you've enjoyed our education. But I lacked a system to plug my leads into. I struggled with marketing and piecing everything together. Without a solid system, starting a business from scratch became an overwhelming challenge. My passion for coaching had to take a back seat, and I spent countless hours creating systems and marketing content. Now, this is just not for entrepreneurs online, but as for traders, we know that we need a system. Okay, so I have a system for my trading. I just didn't have it for my business, right? It's different. I felt the frustration and exhaustion of trying to do it all on my own. The dream of helping others seemed to drift further away as I got bogged down in the details. I longed for a solution that would allow me to focus on what truly mattered, coaching and making a difference. Now, I've heard several times from Coach Chad when my students are always asking me, where's Coach Cindy? Where's Coach Cindy? Well, now you know. I was creating systems and trying to piece it together and doing the marketing. Like I just fell further and further away of my true calling, which is coaching you guys. And so I've missed you guys. And so I've been able to create a system now, plug in a system that was already created by someone else. So I have more time freedom. That's when I discovered something transformative, a system that not only worked for my business, but could also be a lifeline for others. And so, ta-da! Kingdom Digital Nomads was born. That's when I discovered something transformative. I said that already. With this new system, I was able to plug in and let the system do the work. Why reinvent the wheel? If someone has already invented it, I can just look at it, see what they're doing, and plug it in. Okay. Not only did I have an entirely new business, but I seamlessly integrated my existing business into the system. Now, whether you're new to entrepreneurship or seeking ways to streamline your existing business, which I had, you can benefit from a proven system that eliminates the guesswork. I'm telling you guys, as a trader, the worst thing that you could have is indecision. You don't want to be guessing when it comes to the market. Same thing for business. Whether you're digital marketing, whether you're selling a product on Amazon, you want to take as much as the guesswork out. And this system helped me do that. So our mission is simple yet profound. Empowering individuals to forge their own economic path through digital entrepreneurship, bringing resources to stay-at-home parents, exhausted entrepreneurs trying to figure everything out, and those trying to make ends meet. And even if you are a trader, this is absolutely brilliant. If you are a trader, and look, y'all know the market. Hey, if you are a true trader, you know that you can make your money in the morning and then go back in the afternoon, and it might not be there. Okay, so we know the ups and downs with trading, but what if there was a system that you could use that could bring daily income, passive income while you're trading as well? So our mission is to create meaningful opportunities by assisting you in achieving independence and making lasting kingdom impact, which of course is most important. I believe in the power of digital entrepreneurship to transform lives. With Kingdom Digital Nomads, we are building a community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about making a difference. So whether you're a stay-at-home parent looking to contribute to your family, an employee seeking a more fulfilling career, or someone trying to achieve financial freedom, we are here to support you every step of the way. Anyways, I say that to say is that there are so many opportunities out there in this digital space that we can use. It doesn't only have to be trading. Does that make sense? We have to kind of broaden our idea. I'm still a trader. I'm still a coach. I still trade every day, but it's nice to have something that I'm able to plug in my existing online business. But if you've never had a business before, or if you're thinking about starting a business, this is absolutely for you. It's an amazing system. If you're not tech savvy, this is for you. If you don't have a following on social media, this is for you too. So I've been able to literally create 2 businesses out of 1 business, and it's been amazing. And so I want to encourage you guys. I know you came here for trading, and that's a good thing. But if you also wanted something else, or an added benefit to your income, or an additional supplement, this could also be part of something that you could do. So again, this online digital marketing for me was birthed from my struggles and my challenges with creating the KDT business. And we were able to, instead of us getting frustrated, instead of us getting overwhelmed and bogged down with all the stuff, we were able to create another stream of income for our business. Anyways, I just came on here. I wasn't even supposed to be on here, but thank you, Coach Brian and Chadwick, for the opportunity. The link, if you want to join a webinar to find more details about creating your own business online, we do have a free webinar at 12 p.m. Starting today at 12 p.m. The link is in the description. So just go ahead, click on the link, and you'll get all the information if you want to. I think it's a great way for you guys if you want to do additional stuff, an additional business where you don't have to create or reinvent anything. It's already there. The system is there for you to plug in. So that will be at 12 p.m. Click the link in the description, and we'll take it from there. Thank you.
Awesome. Can you guys hear me? Just give me a quick thumbs up. We have Liz saying, good to see you, Coach Cindy, again. Awesome. Let me just echo one thing. Anytime we look at new systems, we always prove them first. We've tried this out. We're up 200% on our investment. This is for people that are looking to have some additional type of freedom. One of the bigger challenges that comes with trading is you might say, I need more capital, or I want to get some consistent money. So what we're saying is proven blueprint that works. The mentor that we have in this has grown her group to 28,000 people, and we're a part of this premier group. Day by day, they have things. They're just now launching something called 90 days to 30,000. So I don't know if you're like me, but an additional 30,000 sounds good. But we actually kind of, triple that number because we like to dream big and do big things. But one thing that we'll never do is we'll never stop sharing good stuff, because we know that there's people that have talent. And if you could make money online, why would you not want to make money online? Does that make sense? Why would you not? If you're already on Facebook anyway, if you're already looking at TikTok anyway, if you're already looking at Instagram anyway, you might as well not just be a person that's absorbing the information, but possibly a creator and sharing it in any means that you have. Who else is this for? For people that want to get into getting consistent money coming in and day out, but they don't want to build a program. A lot of people are not like us. They don't have programs built. This literally takes thousands of hours to put this stuff together. So we needed to find something that could work with all we had existing. And so that's what we want to invite you for, the webinar. In order for you to get entry, make sure that you click the link. It's just going to be an email, and it's going to get a thank you page that's going to get sent to you. You'll meet our mentor, Ms. Michelle O'Neill. She'll do a short video, just follow the prompts, and then we'll take you there. We'll get a link sent out to you. Sounds good? Awesome. So let's go ahead and move on. And what we want to talk about is fixing the trading thing. And if you guys are taking some notes today, just write down the word practice. Practice. Let's stick with practice. Now, Coach, you're not from here, man, but they had a guy named Allen Iverson. He was known as the Question, right? So you cold-blooded when they call you the Question. When you play ball, that means how good is he? Question mark, right? And so he was one of those guys. He was a leader, but he didn't like to go to practice. So when I say practice, he would mention that like, look, it's just practice. Well, we all know that practice is what it takes. I'm sure Michelle would agree with that. Think about the professionals. Have you guys ever been to an NBA game? They don't just start because the whistle got blown. They've been doing layup drills. They've been warming up their legs. They've been getting their shot together the whole night. Baseball, warming up those shoulders, hitting it around. Soccer, AKA football, same exact thing, man, getting our shins ready. How do traders do it, though? You know how traders do it? Usually their practice is throwing in real money, and we'll just practice and hopefully that it works.
Preach, Coach, preach.
Come on,
they got a system, Coach. It's called Hopium. Let's go ahead and hope that we're going to make this work.
Absolutely. And you know what's crazy with opium? It's very contagious. Yes, it's very contagious. So coach has been sharing this app with me. He's been told me about it. He said, bro, you need to get on this one. And I'm like, okay, hold on a second. So FX replay, coach, we need to get an affiliate link. And this is digital nomads as we speak. So watch this. I don't have a link yet, but it'd be cool if we got one. Watch this. We all trade. So it's not like I just came on and said, hey, start trading. No, we have a trading firm. But you guys purchase it, we could make some revenue off of it. And that could happen to you as well. Now, in this, though, right? What I like about this FX replay, and Coach Chadwin, if you can, just unmute yourself, just brag a little bit of how you went live. And you know how it is to go live, man, when you got people looking at you and you could drop the ball. But I believe that you went live on this and then you grew the account by 20 something percent. Is that right, Coach?
Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely. Now I don't know if you were meaning to share your screen, but you're not sharing just yet. Just letting you know.
Okay.
But yeah, this FX replay is as good as trading a live market. There's no way to actually fake it, especially not in front of people. So one of the things we did with our group of students is we went live. Our mastermind students is we went live, and I traded live on this actual system. And we analyzed the market together. I went through the whole system that we teach on a regular basis, and I took the trades according to those setups. And we ended up making 26% in it was 10 days, 26% in 10 days. So that's $26,000 in 10 days. And that was risking only 1%. Of course, if we risk up the risk, that goes exponentially. So we took $100,000 to $126,000 live in front of everyone in 10 days. So that's what a good system looks like. And by the way, coach, we ended that whole thing. I continued from there, and I ended it with over 60% that month. Right now, unfortunately,
Wow.
that one's not recorded, but the 26,000 one is recorded. But yeah,
Man, that's good. What I like about what you said with this though as well is, you know, whenever I do this on TradingView, I can kind of see some of the candles. So, you know, without me even knowing, I'll be like, okay, let me kind of play it. But over here, you don't get that out
no
of it.
bias. No
bias.
fake bias. So on TradingView, I just want to clarify what you were saying for everyone. On TradingView or on other systems, if you were to go up to a higher time frame now, it will show you the next candle. But on this system, you cannot see anything beyond the next candle because it's a tick-based system. So you only see where you actually are. So this is the equivalent of trading a live market. And as Michelle's saying, this is like back testing, yes, but it's actually forward testing because you have to see the market. You have to see things happen live in front of you.
All right, coach, I'm about to get this thing started, man. I'm excited. You got me hyped up. Now, here's the thing about it. So this is an account size 332,400. I've already grown it by 32.4. I'm willing to risk $5,000 per trade. Now, somebody might say, $5,000. Good Lord. Listen, it's all about the percentage, right? So what about 1.5%, almost 2%? Okay. So let's go ahead and put this on there now, coach. Here's what I'm looking at, man. 4-hour time zone. I'm liking where we're at. We've had some strong sales around this area. And listen, we're going to try to be like Coach Chadwin today. So, you know, Coach Chadwin does the things that magic happens, right? So I'm going to speak magic over myself today, right? You know, I don't believe in magic. I believe in blessings. There you go. I'm speaking blessings over myself. And let me just ask everybody, this is just being very realistic. Does it make sense to practice your skill set so that you can develop these patterns so that it can start to work for you? Somebody let me know that. Let's go to the next candle. Look at that. Now, somebody might say, well, why did you go to the next candle? Very simple. I started to see all of these highs over here, and I said, wouldn't it make sense if the markets came and took out these highs? Now, Coach Chapman, you chime in anytime you need to, bro. Anytime that you need to. See that? I think it might go a little bit higher.
Absolutely. Yeah, it goes to take out all that liquidity sitting out on top there because of all those equal highs.
All right, folks. So what is our setup, right? We're looking at where institutions are going. Now, let me just ask, how many people on here, and be truthful, would have seen that big old green candle and said, today is the day I'm about to get paid? Yeah, candle chasers. I know I've been guilty of it. I know I've been guilty. I can't speak for anybody else. I'm speaking for Brian King. Look what I'm doing. I'm going to the monthly. I want to see, are we at a place, and look at this. We're getting some nice highs around this one. And so what do you do on the monthly, folks? Look at that, man. 2 big candles. Look at that big fake out green candle going to the upside over here. It's looking pretty good. Historically at this time, and this was back in 2023, we haven't been there before. So this is actually, what is this? May 1st of 2024. Oh, okay. So now I'm zooming in on the 4-hour. We were looking at that, right? I want to see if there's any type of exhaustion going in. And what I'm also looking for is I'm going to do a little bit of indicators, man. I want to put on, let me see if I can put on volume profile. Maybe I need to know how to spell volume first, right? Okay, good. And so what I'm trying to identify with this one is, where was the volume in this? Everybody just take notes on that one. Where was the volume? Very important for you to understand where the volume was, because when you don't know where the volume is, you could be guessing. So it does look like we're getting to an extreme edge, but volume was really taken off right here. You guys see that? Good.
And what's interesting, Coach, you just showed me something new. So I didn't even add indicators on it yet to actually look at the volume profile and stuff. So I've just been going purely naked. So I didn't actually realize that they do the historical price action on the volume profile as well, which is awesome. Gives you even a better view of the market. So there's something for everyone here.
Look at this, Coach. I like that. We also have an FVG right here as well. The big bias right now actually seems to the upside. So again, it's not smart to trade against the grain, right? So if we're going to the upside, let's just see where we can find some good entry. It does making sense, everybody. And again, this feels like the live market. So historically, we're at a place that we haven't been to before. We all would like to be able to catch that bottom or the reversal. We don't know yet, but what we do know is what we're looking at, right? So we're zooming in 4-hour time frame. And again, I'm scalping, right? I'm coming to this as a day trader, and I'm looking at all of these areas. So this one was a nice one here. I'm going to see if we have another one. Let's take out some of these boxes. And you know what I like about this platform as well? Because I do TradingView anyway, it's just like a continuation of what I already do. So I don't even have to worry about platform immersion. I just came back from Seattle last week. And so one of our contracts, I had to teach on a different platform. And I'm not going to lie to you, it was a little bit, it was challenging because I wasn't familiar with the platform. And so I always tell this to people, make sure whenever you're trading, take time to learn that platform, okay? Let's zoom into the 1 hour. And what I'm looking for is I'm just trying to find places that the market perhaps could go. I'm looking to see if I see gaps between these candles. Again, I'm not rushing it. I want it to work. It's gotta make some sense. So I'm liking this area here. Let's go ahead and move the candle and let's see what's happening. All right, folks. So I like to get about 50%. Coach, what's your rule on this one? On your fair value gaps, are you just doing a proximal entry, or do you like it to get pretty much good in the zone?
Yeah, I'd like to see it wick around about the 50% area. If it doesn't wick the 50% area, I'll be looking at probably a breaker structure on the 15-minute on the way up. If I see a breaker structure on the 15-minute on the way up, I'd probably then be more inclined to engage in that particular zone. But yeah, normally I like to see it at least go to 50% and then wick that area.
Okay. So everybody, the 50% that we're drawing this on is going to be the blue line. Okay. We're also looking to the left. So there's a nice little zone right here as well. And it's funny, you got to train your eye for this stuff. I remember when I first started doing supply and demand, it took a while, and then it became second nature where I can see it. We do have a couple of zones here. We actually have another one on the 15-minute fair value gap that populated. Boom, right here as well. So let's play it out and let's see. Let's see if we can get some optimal entry. Oh, Coach, that's the worst when it just consolidates like that. Yeah. Now, I was listening to a mentor. Go ahead, sir.
No, sorry, Coach. Now, I was going to say you also have the option of only trading in session. Built into FX Replay is this thing that says go to session. So I think sometimes when the trade comes out outside of session, that's when it slows down a bit. But I think you're just about hitting session again, so you might as well keep going from there.
Okay, yeah, we just hit 7:30.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see. We should get some movement. All right, we just got a wick. All right.
Hey, let's
Oh,
see.
let's
So
see.
hit the 50%.
Boom, 50%. I'm going for the buy. I'm gonna do 4 contracts. Okay. Now the
So
good
Liz
thing
is
is I
asking
get to,
where you're taking the 50. Liz Spears is asking where you're taking the 50% from. Liz, that is from the 50% of the FEG. So just the gap area, that's 50% of that. So you measure from the wick to wick, and that would be the gap here.
absolutely. Thank you, Coach. Let's put a proper stop on this as well. So we're treating this like this is live, folks. Let me just move it over there. So we came into that gap. You know what? If I'm going to lose, I like to lose pretty quickly. I do want to give it a little bit of room. Let's see. I'm going to go right below this zone, which would be 18,575. 18,575. Now, here's one of my cheat codes. Depending with my account size, of course, there's an amount that I'm willing to lose, but then also I've traded enough to understand if I go too close, I've seen it wick almost every time. And you guys let me know if that's happened to you. Very frustrating. So I'm always thinking about that. Okay. So now we have this in place. We have our take profit. We're doing 4 contracts. I like to get it above maybe this high. Again, I have the ability to take partials and stuff as well. We do. If we're going to lose, we want to lose quickly. All right, let's go. All right, we're up 560, 940, 1800.
Let
me just pause.
That's usually a good indication when it like reacts off of that 50% that strongly and gives a wick even on that 15-minute. I would assume, Coach, if we could go up to the 1 hour quick and just see if it's starting to produce a wick there. If it is, that's usually also a good sign.
Yes, sir.
It's looking like that.
Man, look at that. Boy, I feel like a sniper. Now watch this. We want to take some money off the table. Here's what I love about this as well, is I can close position and close half. Watch this, folks. 900's taken off the table. Let me just ask right quick, right? Because talking about daily pay, 900, is it okay if you took off 900 on the table? I know 900 is not $9,000 or 5,000 or 4,000, but are you okay taking 900 off the table? Somebody talk to me, please. Let's keep it going. $12.50, $17.40.
Let's go.
Come on, man. Coach, did you see that?
So close. That's so close.
Woo! Now here's the frustration. Just think about what's going on. Imagine how you would have felt if you didn't take the 900.
Yeah.
So we did like something.
What I'd say though, if you think about it, because we're replaying the chart on a 1 hour, you'd likely have taken more.
Absolutely.
In that actual trade in the live market. Yeah, you didn't switch back. So in the live market, you would have taken up some more.
Oh, you
before
absolutely
you got to that area.
You absolutely are. Coach, ain't no way in the world I would have seen the guy just close and not close it out. So guess what? I'm going to do a wisdom call on this one. Instead of me going to the negative, I'm going to be okay making $1,500. Does that make sense? Yeah. Let's just close it out. Boom. Everybody see that? We did that live, man. We're doing that live off of supply and demand. The reason I like to teach like this, well, I need to add more stuff to it. Of course, you can get the foundation and use additional tools. But I think it also is wise to just be aware of what's going on. So here's another question. We do have an option for an additional entry. Again, we don't know. So, Coach, let me just ask you this, right? And let me trade a little bit different. Would you look to get back in? Do you feel like it was a pullback to sweep? Or let me just see the time of this candle right here. Okay, we're kind of towards
what time is that?
Yeah, so that is at 145. So, if it's 145, man, I would probably myself want to play it out a little bit and see if we have a change of direction. I would want to see this candle maybe sweep below this. And if we have a break of structure, perhaps that can tell me that I'm looking to go to the downside. That's what I personally would have done. What about you, Coach?
Yeah, I'd even say if that candle that hit that spot now, if the next candle now, it would have to allow for enough range. But if the next candle or two produces a 15-minute FEG, I'd get in on that FEG. If it goes below and produces a 15-minute FEG up, I'd also get in on that one to the upside.
Okay. So, let's plan it out.
One more. Man, that's close. So that FEG right there,
a
little gap in the 15-minute, I'd get in on that if it returned back to that area.
Hold on, you talking about this one? And it's funny.
No,
man.
so the one slightly lower, that will be like a break and retest one here, but the one inside of the leg there, one lower.
This one right there.
There we go.
Right there.
That one there.
Beautiful. All right, let's play it out.
I'd probably take an entry there if it came back into that area.
Oh,
so
Coach,
like
I
that.
we in the game. I bet we're in the game,
I
bro.
would take that. Now, historically, Coach, whenever we do these replays on class, and I want to see if it ends up with you, usually the last trade we take for the session ends up being a loss. Students will say that. So hopefully we don't do that today.
I'm going to rebuke you. Don't put that on me. No, sir. No, sir. Let me take it at 7:10. Let's go to stop loss.
But I think it's a good time to even speak about the importance of being okay with losing, with what you lose as well.
Absolutely.
Because 100% of the time, if it's set up like this, I would have taken that trade. So one has to become comfortable with the losses as well. Remember, I said beforehand, if I see that FEG appear there, that's where I would take it. So that's where I would take it.
Okay. Good. We're getting a good range right quick as well. Let's see. This is in place. I'm going to go down to the 5 and see if we can see something. Look at that. I do like this. That's why it's beautiful to change. Because on the 5, it looks like we're doing a bona fide U-turn. Let's check it out.
And now we're turning back to our stop.
You called it. You called it.
It happens.
You called it. Yeah.
It happens.
You called it. No worries. Let's just check with the chat. Is this helping somebody, man? We wanted to go in and actually just see it. Jason said, damn. I know, brother. I know. Look, I was going to post it, man. Look, I'm just going to post it 100.
Is it so close?
Yeah, it was close. Yeah, it's close, man. Yes. Oh, look what Michelle said. Gotcha. You also see the gaps in PA where there were unfilled orders. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's get another one, man. I don't like ending like that. I don't like ending like that.
Let's go. Let's check the higher time frame again.
Yes, sir.
You want to go? You want to go daily?
Okay.
Oh, I go 4-hour daily, Coach. I don't.
I forgot you. Oh,
I don't play games.
Man, I feel like look at this candle, dude. Look at this.
So we're rejecting. I think we might be shifting now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Because we rejected off of a higher time frame. See, and that's why it's important also to shift up to those higher time frames. We rejected now off of a higher time frame, a 4-hour FEG over there, a gap over there. And now we're coming lower, likely to take out those 4-hour lows that are sitting right there at current price.
Oh, man, I'm loving this. Hold on, brother. You know me, man. I got a trigger finger, brother. Hold on. Let me see if I can throw on the VWAP right quick. Let me see if we can have that. I'm going to go back. This kind of helps. It helps because it gives me a range. And I just want to see like where the lines are. Okay. Actually, man, it ain't thick enough though. Let me see something there. You guys let me know if you're having some fun over here. Don't be quiet now, right? Don't keep all the good stuff to yourself now. Okay, good. All right, so we see price has been above it. I'm going to go out there and go for a short. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You guys ready?
Yes,
let's see. What am I seeing for a take profit? Let's just see 18,575. 18,575. Take profit. This stuff is so doggone fun, man. I was telling the kid the other day. I know it sounded bad. I was like, if I'd have known this, I would have never went to college. But again, I didn't go for a professional background either, though. So I wasn't, an attorney, a nurse, or all those hard careers. Yeah, no, man. I was going there. I didn't go for philosophy though. What is your major? Philosophy. I like to get paid to talk and think. 18668. Okay. And I'm gonna move this stop loss, but I'm about 1-to-1 on this one. Let's check it out. Look at that. Look at those apples. As soon as I get in, how many times you feel like that, folks?
Wow.
Get in? Yeah. But watch this. A rule was broken by us, and we're the coaches. You guys ready? We bought in a demand zone. How many times did that happen, right? And watch this. It's not to say that this trade isn't good. Now, you guys forgive me. I'm going to make an adjustment right here. Watch the adjustment. I can almost guarantee that it's going to hit this. I'm willing to risk 5. So we'll go up to 5,000. Let me just kind of make my short-term adjustment right above here. Okay. So 5 we're getting out. If not, because I don't want to wick and then it drops. So let's see what it does.
Nice.
Hold on. He's got to get in green first, coach. Okay.
Nah,
5, 6.
It's gonna go. Once you start seeing it respecting those FEG levels there, it will go. Nice. Well done.
Yes, sir. High five, brother. I know you all around the world. Boom. Good job. I dap you up.
That's a what's it? A multinational high five.
Yeah, just and then the hand comes like this.
Intercontinental high five.
I love it. Are you guys seeing that? That was actually beautiful. So look at it, man. We had to get in the risk part, and it's pretty much going to our VWAP. Coach, this is addictive, man. I was up at 4:30 this morning practicing this stuff, man.
I love it. I've spent so many hours on this program doing it. It's really just up my skill level. I'm going to be doing more trainings with the students live as well, where we trade live like this for probably the last one was 3 hours. 3 hours of trading.
Wow.
Non-stop, taking entry after entry with explanations, and we ended up 26%. So
wow.
Proof is in the pudding.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do this because I want to go out on a win, man. I got to go out on the W, man. Got to go out on the W. So here's what I'm shooting for. This wick actually wicked the VWAP, value weighted average price, right around here. I'm believing, and you let me know if you agree or disagree, man. We're running into FVG right here, which it actually went almost 60-70%. So definitely on discount. I'm looking for a buy, and I wanted to fill in this candle. So if we can kind of revisit just this area here, to me, that would be a good take profit potentially. Yeah, I'm going to say 18, maybe 614. What do you think about that one?
So I want to see the next candle, the very next candle, actually fill it in. I don't want to. So I don't want to see the next candle. In other words, you're already in the trade, so that's okay. But I want to see the next candle fill it in. I don't want to see the next candle produce a new FEG because then we might just tap that and drop down again. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully in the next one we get a push up.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not going to go this one too far. We'll give it a little bit of wiggle room. So if we lose quickly. You guys type that down. Lose quickly. Like that's the name of this game. I wish I could get on here and say, listen, you'll never take a loss. Hey, that's just not the reality. So I'm going to do this relatively small 18.
If we had a system where we never took a loss, I don't think either one of us would be alive. They'll come and knock on our door, the FBI or something, and they'll get us.
And they'll be like, what in the world are you doing? You say, listen, man, I just want to save the world. Not on my watch. Yeah.
Just a reminder while we're at this, the webinar is starting soon, so people click the link in the description so you guys can join that as well.
So the very last trade, folks, let's see it out. Let's go for the green. 480.
Boom. Fire. That's it. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Come on, man.
Nicely done.
What's the big takeaway? Coach Cindy came on and explained why we're doing the Kingdom Digital Nomads. We jumped on after practice. What I like about this is just like trading the markets. And if this doesn't help you, I'll write it as well. Look at the size of that red candle. Look at the size of the next move. How many times have you jumped in thinking that you missed a move for the whole market to reverse on you? So if one thing allowed this to stick out to say, hey, you know what? Let me just relax. Let me take the training that I've gotten and put it all in place because this helps out. Does that make sense, everybody? We're all trying to work this thing. Never think that you arrive and you get to you get to the master status where you just alleviate losing. Hear me out on this one. I believe that if I take 100 trade according to my numbers, I'll win about 75% of the time. 65 to 70%. Watch this one, which also means that I'll still lose 25 or I'll still lose 35 times. Now, nobody wanted to talk about. You thought I was going to talk about winning 65 and 75% of the time. Yeah. I still got to go through my losses. So we show this to you guys. And again, we're up here. We're coaches. People have paid us for it, right?
Yes.
But the challenge is we still have to check our mind. We still got bills to pay for. We still got things that we want to do. And so that's what we wanted to bring to the table of fixing the trading thing is put everything into perspective. This is an amazing skill. I'm not going to lie to you, being able to make money like that. And if you look at the replay, right, I don't know the total amount for that session. Let me see if I can go to it. Let me go to where it says back testing. You guys watch it. Coach, am I on the screen right now or no?
No, it's not sharing now. I think you have to reshare.
Okay, cool. Let me pull this up right quick. Come on, Brian. Today's Wednesday or Tuesday?
Today is no, but what do you mean?
Tuesday. Okay.
I'm not sure what you mean now. In terms
of I was looking at the screen. Yeah, I was looking at the screen and was kind of asking what day it was. So let me go ahead and share this.
Okay.
And I just want to share the numbers with you guys. Everybody look at that. Total profit 38,790. Count balance 338. Winning rate 78.57.
78%. That's brilliant.
Oh, let me make the adjustment. This was for the day. Okay, cool. Look at that, folks. Total winners 11. Best win 8.44%. Average win 2%. Duration 6 hours 28 minutes. Account age 9 hours or 9 days, 7 hours. So we kind of went through that scope. And what I like about this is telling me, it gave me my range of when I was winning. So
yes,
you need to see information like this because this information will change the game. That's all we're saying. But we're not going to ask you to do anything that we don't do. But we do want you to be able to win. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But if you can, and you guys are interested of what we were talking about with the Kingdom Digital Nomads, Liz, you should go. Jill, absolutely. I know you guys have had questions. This webinar is going to be amazing. It's not going to be long. Hour tops. I would say by the time you get to the 20, 30-minute mark, you're going to say, hey, Brian, listen, I don't need anything else. Michelle, I love to see you over there as well. And you know why I'm calling out these names? I'm calling out these names because I've seen these people show leadership. Does that make sense? I've seen Liz do it. I've seen Michelle definitely do it. I've seen Jason do it, with success in color. So these are things that we could be putting in place to fund our passion and our dreams and impact. So, Coach, I'm good on my side. You guys be blessed on purpose. Let's say M3 with me. Mindset, multiplication, and management. Coach, anything that you want to leave it with?
No, absolutely. Just want to echo everybody that can. Please join, have a look at it, check it out, and then, of course, hit us up afterwards. But it's been a great session, and I think you broke the trend. We ended on a win. So now I expect to end on a win in my next class as well. Right? So thanks, Coach. Thanks, everybody. You guys be blessed. Awesome. Remember, the link is in the description.
Links in the description. You guys got that. Okay, awesome. Click that. Let me just say this quickly. It's going to take you to enter your email. We're going to know that you've done that. We'll get some type of notification, and we'll get the link to you via email. Does that make sense? So just be on standby for that. Okay? Cheers. God bless. Thank you.